maybe go back in the days, throw in Chuck Norris because that man's amazing. I
Van Damme.
Yep, and have Jackie Chan in there because he'll bring a
Yeah.
levity that it makes it fun.
Hi guys, you have worked on other films with the Russo brothers, and after a while you come back with Extraction.
Mhm.
What did you like about this story?
Look, I think both Sam and I got given the script around the same time, and yeah, for me personally, it was action heavy in the first read, but what really resonated with me was the emotional component, and then the heartbeat at the center of this story, and the characters all facing sort of their own moral challenges and decisions, and the awakening that happens within each of them. I found that very unique to an action genre.
At the beginning of the film, we see Tyler Rake as a mercenary, but as the movie progresses, we can see his motivations for this almost suicidal mission.
Mhm.
What do you think is the most important message of this film?
Hmm, good question. Um, for me, the movie is a story of redemption and kind of a look at, and I think we can. It resonated with me, and for many people, I think we our past sometimes decisions we've made can haunt us, and to have a chance to make up for that, to really be present and to make your choices based on now is a very powerful thing. So I think that this story of redemption through sacrifice for going through to the nth degree for this kid who awakened something in him, like an emotional connection that he hadn't felt in a long time, is something that people, I think and hope, can identify with.
And we've seen you, Chris, play many roles in different films, but I think in Extraction you play a man who seems to be cold and not afraid of anything. What's different about Tyler Rake? What did you like about this character?
Um, yeah, I think he's afraid of his past. He's afraid of confronting his history, and avoids that by as you say, sort of having a suicidal approach to his mission and his fighting style, which may seem fearless. Um, and I think he is just because he's numbed himself of emotion and any attachment to anything in life, And then all of a sudden, when he has something to live for and something to fight for, there becomes a different urgency and necessity to surviving, and one that I think we can all relate to in a way, and so that's what I loved about the character. It's what I thought was very complex and different and unique to a character in a film like this.
Well, if you had the opportunity to choose a team like the one that supports Tyler in the movie to fulfill this mission with characters, I don't know, from other movies, who would you choose?
Who we choose, Sam?
Well, I mean, I would. You gotta throw John Wick in there. I would
Yeah.
throw Lorraine Broughton from Atomic Blonde. Throw her in there. Um, maybe go back in the days. Throw in Chuck Norris because that man's amazing. I
Van Damme.
Yep, and have Jackie Chan in there because he'll bring a
Yeah.
levity that it makes it fun. This is a fun game. I think this is fantastic. I think we might be onto something here. You should get to
Yeah.
the story.
I'd
That
I'd,
team.
uh, I'd bring Hela from Thor Ragnarok as well.
Ooh.
Okay. At the end of the movie, we can see a long sequence of action that looks so impressive. How was filming it?
Well, I remember it being hot. I mean, we were on that bridge for, I think that's what you're talking about, the end of the movie. It was challenging. I mean, the main part was exposure. We were all out filming on this bridge for, I think it was 12 days, maybe 14 days. And there was a lot of stuff to shoot, a lot of story to get in there, and a lot of action. And we were just all out on this bridge for 14 days straight. And it was, but it was very important to the film because it's the emotional payoff and physical payoff, like the action payoff. It's when they all come together to kind of really bring these stories that you've been following and tracking, and bring them all to a conclusion. So it was very important, and it was something that we spent a lot of time on, and found to be challenging but very rewarding.
Well, and the last one, if you had to describe the whole concept around Extraction with one word, what would it be and why?
Intense. I think physically, emotionally, visually, there's such a richness and a depth and an intensity to the film, and from every angle.
Yeah, I mean, the first word that popped to my mind when you said that question was redemption, because of the power of that as a motivator for this character, and something that we can kind of, I think, all relate to, is to at a base level, maybe not to the extent physically that he goes to, but in our own ways we can relate to Tyler Rake.